Hi there YouTube, Gunnerpad here, we're back with Free to Play Fridays. Last week's video was quite short, the game wasn't great, let's hope we do better this time. Royal Quest, it's an MMO experience, we've been over this, we're not going to be doing MMOs just because of the amount of shit MMOs out there. It's going to be crap. So we'll skip. Carpe diem. What makes someone perfect? Experience a short, bittersweet story in the shoes of the main character, Young, where you will spend the time hanging out with a girl named... oh god, some kind of weird porn game or some shit. We'll skip that. Warface, Colosseum. I'm interested. Hit the front line in Warface, a free-to-play first-person shooter that offers new multiplayer missions every day. In co-op mode, play the part of rifleman, sniper, engineer or medic, and master the unique skills of each class to help your team to victory. Daily new missions mean you'll always have a fresh challenge to face, and new rewards. As long as it's been kept up to date, this could be interesting, so we'll give this a shot, shall we? Okay, so we're in. It's just loading here, but I mean, I've played a bit of this game already. I want to get used to the controls, and also I noticed that some of the weapons do kind of expire as to when you can use them. They've got sort of time limits and things like that you unlock more of. Okay, just to have a quick overview of this game, it's quite basic. It's just your general first-person shooter. It's got some interesting additions. There's a lot of co-op based gameplay involved in the multiplayer, so I'll just play the multiplayer so you get an idea. But this is basically against AI. It's quite difficult and it is quite good, well detailed, interactive environments and things like that, but we'll just be able to get a good view of that from in here. That plays very much like things like Tom Clancy games, so Rainbow Six, and some of the older Splinter Cell games where you can play multiplayer missions. So we'll just get cracking straight into the online multiplayer. So at the moment I've got 4,100. Let's see what I can get for that. I've still got 2 days left on this primary weapon that I've got here, so we'll be okay on that front. In regards to the rifles, I've got this bad boy right here, so we don't need to worry on that front. I think I've got that permanently as well, which I purchased through in-game credits. I haven't spent any money. It gives you enough to start off with. Simple class layouts, very similar to Battlefield. In the class layouts you've got a rifleman, sniper, medic, engineer, and they all specialise in various different things. This guy gives you ammo, this guy heals you, this guy has explosives, and this guy's a sniper, scout person. Similar again with the branching out weapons. The customization we'll get into when we actually get into the game, because it's really well done in this game. I quite like that. But you can definitely play this game with the free stuff. You don't need to get stuck in. We'll go straight into a team deathmatch just because it's a good idea, a good way to get filled. So we can get a chance to look at the graphics. I've got this on maximum settings. Oh my god, that joined quickly. So we're playing this on the maximum settings with Nvidia's weird physics-based extra shit chucked on top. At 1080p. Performance-wise, the other day I wasn't getting great frame rates, but they've got a lot of weird particle effects like dust storms and stuff like that that go through the map, which definitely hinders it. Other than that,
round start.
I mean, at the moment I'm getting 100 FPS, so we're good at the minute. Okay, so you've got interactive scenery, as you can see here. It's a little bit buggy, but that's mainly... Okay, so one thing I've figured out is there's no bullet drop and there's no bullet delay. A bit more in the way of Call of Duty on that front. The maps are quite compact. They're not undetailed and they're not small, but they're not ideal. So you can sprint, you can slide. So the spawns are fixed locations pretty much. We'll spawn up that end, they'll spawn up this end. In regards to the customization options in this, you can customize your weapon mid-game by selecting this stuff. I haven't actually unlocked anything yet for this weapon, but that's how you customise your weapon mid-game. It actually is quite a nice touch. I like that. As you can see, graphically, it's comparable with some of the kind of actually fairly recent Call of Duty games. So it's pretty good on that front. There's no annoying backing music or heavy crazy shit going on. So at the moment it seems to work quite well as a hybrid between the Battlefield games and Call of Duty. I like this slide mechanic, so while you're sprinting you can hit F. The only thing I don't like is the slide recharge rate is... the sprint recharge is incredibly slow, and even if you don't continue sprinting it constantly uses it up. So while you're in this mode you can be resurrected by your teammate obviously, but you can scroll through your team to have a look, or respawn. Only irritating thing is you can't specifically, so you can't see here, but some guy can come up to me, hit E, and we can both get up this ledge. So graphically it's not perfect, you know, it's quite basic really, nothing too intense. There's nothing excessive going on, especially not in this map. When I play something say like Battlefield 4, which has better graphics and a massive map with lots of stuff going on all the time, 64 man, this is only 16 man server, I probably get 90 to 100 frames per second while playing that on Ultra. In this, at the moment, whilst playing it as is, I am getting 55 to 60 frames a second. I don't seem to actually be peaking at 60, I'm peaking at 58, which is... well, I just dropped down to 30 there. So, it's not very well optimised. Headshots are very important in this. If you're getting headshots, you're going to win, basically. Headshots are 1, maybe 2 shot kills. Similar system with the voting maps as you'd expect. You get similar kind of accolades and all that kind of stuff. Nothing that crazy really. I mean, this was a 10-man match, so it's nothing that should be that heavy on the system. But it's easy to play. Very, very easy. Very basic controls. In regards to the server populations and things like that, it seems to be well populated, this game, and I'm not surprised. I mean, for a free game, it's pretty competitive with some of the more recent first-person shooters. I mean, probably not, you know, the sort of most recent titles, but it's definitely up there. I've been trying to get Modern Warfare 2 to work on Windows 10, which it doesn't, by the way, so don't rebuy it if anyone got nostalgic like I did. It's not bad. It's really not bad. The only problem is, I mean, I'm running 2 graphics cards. It may not be using the second graphics card. I couldn't get an SLR profile working. I thought I did, but I'm not sure now. So if you've got 4 gig of VRAM and half decent processor, I don't think you'd struggle. You could definitely play it on the medium settings without the weird NVIDIA physics works, whatever it's called, being a functioning part. If you turn that off, you could probably get a decent frame rate.
Eliminate the enemy team.
So I'm playing as a fucking sniper. That was unintentional. Don't know if I'm much good with a sniper rifle. So sniping's not easy. Performance-wise, I'm still getting nearly 60 FPS. Here we go. So this is the co-op system. You can use each other to get up a little bit higher. Can't get up there, but I don't know if... Yes, I think I've got the plane. so that guy's clocked me. Ooh. I know, they've been waiting for me over there for quite some time. There we go, game over. Okay, so it's first 150 or 10 minutes. The grenades are pretty fucking OP. So yeah, the few problems, there's a few invisible walls, a few things you can't climb up that realistically you should be able to, but I mean this for example, I should be able to use this to get over this wall, even if I have to use sort of a team thing to get over it. And the other thing that's a little bit irritating with this as well, there's no bullet penetration. I mean, I can't use my nice fucking big, I don't know, 357 Magnum that still won't go through a wood panel fence, you know? Which is a little bit irritating. But, again, games have to have their limitations at points, and it is free to play. Oh, okay, you can get over that fence. I wasn't expecting that. See, some things you can climb, some things you can't, and it doesn't... There's no real easy way to guess. You just have to give it a go. But not a game-breaking problem. I think people spawn in this shed. But again, it's a very limited problem with this game. I mean, I can climb up here, but I can't climb up on top of that bin. This is clearly higher, so it doesn't really make much sense. I should be able to climb this and then climb that. It would just add another bit of depth to this game. We'd be looking for snipers on rooftops. Some of the missions, it is really easy to get up on the roofs of stuff everywhere without any real problem. But other maps, it's very, very limited. Again, I'm still getting 50 frames per second in this. They've kind of got rid of the whole melee problem of stupidly easily killing people with knives in Call of Duty by making it so that you have to go to, I think it's number 3, yeah, here we go, to get the knife out and you can shank people.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cool.
Mission accomplished.
Let's have a quick look at the other game modes, just so you can see how much of a kind of copy-paste situation we're dealing with here. You've got the obvious ones, Team Deathmatch Free-for-All, that's a given. Capture is capture the flag. Bag and tag is the dog tags gameplay from, I think it was introduced in Modern Warfare 3 for Call of Duty, so that's been around for a little while now. Plant the bomb is, again, similar to capture the flag, nothing really that special, you know, demolition, that kind of gameplay. Domination is domination, and storm is rush, it's exactly the same. So there's a few kind of things they've ripped off there, but it could have been a lot worse. You can only buy certain weapons using these K credit things that you have to buy online, but I can never seem to access the damn website, so I can't tell you how much the prices are, but you really don't need to use it at all. I've made enough money there that I can unlock another weapon for a day or whatever. You don't need to do anything else. So what am I going to give this game? I'm going to give this 4.1 stars. It's not been a bad game. I would recommend it to someone who likes first-person games and they haven't got a lot of cash to spend, but older Call of Duty games and Battlefield games are made much better, much less system intensive, and they have most of these game modes. It is very much a copy and paste kind of situation. So where's that put it on our leaderboard? That puts it in 4th place. What have we got in our top 5 games at the moment? In 1st place we've got Stickman, 2nd place we've got War Inc. and Rise of Flight United, and in 4th place we've got Warface, and in 5th place we have Spiral Knights. I hope you've enjoyed the video. There won't be one next week because I'm away on holiday. Please feel free to give a like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time.